I want to basically give you an example. I told you I'm going to be introducing you the term infopreneur. Not many people use this term called infopreneur. So I'm going to be telling you the basic difference between a businessman, an entrepreneur, and an infopreneur. Okay, so this is a very simple example, right? A businessman buys a raw material. You can think of a wholesale product, and he just marks it up and sells it at a retail price. So the difference is basically the profit he makes. So this is a traditional model of businesses. So you buy it at a low price, sell it with a bit of a markup, and then you make a profit. So in terms of entrepreneur, you convert it into something that's more valuable. It solves a particular problem. Here, I don't have to cut the pineapple. I don't have to, make it into a juice. So I'm going to serve ready-made juice, which is literally costing double than what the businessman would make. So entrepreneur is where most of the businesses fit into, where you are going to solve a problem, you're going to present your solution in a very, very presentable way, where people are willing to pay that higher price because you are solving a very, very specific problem. Now, where does infopreneur come? Infopreneur is the knowledge-based industry. Like, people would love to know how to make that particular juice, how to make that juice last longer. How do you know the shelf life of a particular juice? What are the costs involved in setting up the particular industry? So people have so many questions before they can go set up a particular business. So when you share that particular knowledge, what happens is you are basically collapsing time. You're saving them heaps of time in trialing and testing and making multiple mistakes. You're going to give them a fixed framework. Go. This is the material to start a juice business. For example, like the Boost juice, when they set up franchise, everything is given to them in a particular franchise kit, right? The machineries involved, the costs involved, the supplier list, everything is given to them. So I don't have to be a Boost juice expert to do that. So that's the kind of industry we're going to be talking about today. So if you're a traditional businessman or a woman, if you're an entrepreneur, or if you're wanting to be one, how can you value add and become an infopreneur? So this talk is going to speak about just infopreneur. So who is an infopreneur? A very, very traditional example is someone who creates and sells digital products. Now you can ask me, what is a digital product? A digital product can be an ebook. All right, so for a physical book, it's going to be expensive. It costs shipping. Ebook, we can download on Kindle. We can download on an iPhone. We can do it on a laptop. So anything digital, anything you can access via your phone, iPad, tablet, laptop, desktop, those things we call as digital products. Okay, so it can be paid trainings, paid workshops, courses, webinars, coaching, short-term program, long-term program. Anything that you offer in the digital space is basically a digital product. So you can get very creative. Like every day when I talk to multiple business owners, we come up with creative ideas on how they can incorporate digital product as part of their business. And people will be, lawyers will be like, oh, I can't do this. Okay, real estate manager will be like, oh, we can't do this. But it's interesting how we can suggest a digital product to be incorporated either in their lead pipeline or in their sales pipeline or in their marketing. So it's all about capturing more people, funneling them into your container so you can nurture them and convert them into a paying client. Okay, so they're all out there in the wide Facebook, Google, Instagram world. You bring them into your container, you bring them into your account, make them follow you, add value to them, or get their email list, and then send them nurturing emails until they convert. So this is pretty much the psychology for any industry. There's no industry which is going to be strictly brick and mortar where you cannot include digital products. I would never agree. Okay, if you're someone who's going to disagree, come talk to me.